Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here, and we are back with another episode of the Pokemon Spotlight. And at the moment while this is going on, I can tell you right now, since it'll be 4 p.m., I'm in the process of being married. I'm actually probably walking down the aisle, because I'm gonna walk down the aisle too, because hell yeah, I'll pay for this place. I'm gonna walk down whatever I want. With my mom in my arm, my dad waiting for me up in front, and probably being stupid as hell too. We'll see in the recording, because I'm definitely having it recorded and seeing that you guys want some edited stuff and whatnot. So that's really cool. Hopefully the music isn't too loud or too soft, or hopefully it's just right. That's what I'm hoping. But we have the Kangaskhan Spotlight for the Ubers tier. I have 4 teams from you guys, and yeah, Kangaskhan's role in the tier is, well, honestly, since Ultra Necrozma came out, not as good as what it was, but it does have a few things going for it. First off, Fake Out is really good, especially versus offense. 100% flinches you, and Parental Bond obviously giving you that boost. The second is Seismic Toss, and that's really, really big with Parental Bond, as it allows you to pretty much 2-hit KO almost every mon on the tier with Stealth Rock. So Seismic Toss is pretty busted. Has a good speed stat at base 100, being faster than Veltal and Xerneas. Of course, Ubers have over 400 HP, or over just about that number, but it's still, Silent Toss just does so much damage. It's just such free damage on this mon. And, you know, priority in Sucker Punch as well. Coverage in Crunch and Ice Punch. So it's not the worst Pokemon, but as a Mega, it's relatively weak besides Seismic Toss, and it doesn't really have the best resistances because of its normal typing, though it does have an immunity to Ghost, which is pretty cool. But let's just see how the Pokemon does in this. Oh, I'm on the wrong account. I should be on... Well, I should have been on Rising Uber. I just realized that. But let's just get the first game on this and see if we can go from there. So I do have Focus Sash, Deoxys. Shout out to Hyper Clarence, by the way. We have Kangaskhan. We have Deoxys Speed, Focus Sash Lead, as well as Rock Lodge, Primal Groudon, Swords Dance, Ultra Necrozma, Scarf Runner, excuse me, and 3 attacks, Giratina Origin Form. So just set up and go. Potential defoggers, 1, 2, 3. Either way, we go Deoxys right here. This could be Sash. It could be Sash. I don't think that's too big of a deal, though. I also don't think this is a smart lead on my opponent's part, even if it is Sash. Because why give this thing away, you know? If I was my opponent, I would for sure go Scizor, or even a Veltal right now, especially if you aren't Sash. If he's Life Orb, though, and chooses to give me the Marshadow, that's fine, too. The other play I can make is honestly just Psycho Boost. Let me do it. Because if he is Sash, this is the only Ghost type he has on his team, and Kangaskhan can just click Seismic Toss and do some damage. That looks like Sash damage. It was not Sash, so he opts to give him Marshadow, which I don't necessarily agree with, as I think Marshadow would have been... It's his normal immunity, you know? I do have Scrappy prior to Mega Evolving, but I don't like that play. If this thing sets up, do I lose? No. So we'll get up our rocks first. As he just overheats. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I think it's time to get in Kangaskhan and just start doing what it does best, and that's like Fake Out, and then to start Seismic Tossing, because he goes Necrozma to his main. I'll still be able to get off some chip with this, and obviously this isn't his defogger. I can live a hit from him as well, unless it's a Z move. I don't want to go hard Groudon, because I think Groudon wins, especially with Ho being gone, so I'll just start Seismic Toss, because this will be a 2-hit KO, since that's exactly what it does. Let's see what he opts to do, as he goes for Voting Geyser, which will not be able to knock me out. Now, do I have Sucker Punch on this thing? Because I'm pretty sure he's Ultra Necrozma and he's about to Mega. Or Ultra Burst. Would he be Ultra Necrozma? I did not mean to Body Slam there. That was supposed to be Seismic Toss I touched, but hopefully I get a little bit lucky right here, as there was no reason for me not to click Seismic Toss, man. Oh, well, I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately, too. Crap, man, that made the game a lot harder than it had to be. It's fine. I'll go to Necrozma right now and click Sunsteel Strike, because it hits a Veltal as well as this mon. But that's so annoying. That made the game a lot harder than it had to be, because I would have been Seismic Toss. I would have been able to Seismic Toss. I was still like faster than Ho-Oh. I was faster than Groudon, you know. So I'd be able to get off good damage. It's 200 damage. It's literally 200 damage. So I'm mad I misclicked right there. Groudon comes out. I'll just Ultra Burst and... How'd he get in here? Oh, I didn't do anything. I'll just Ultra Burst and Earthquake because I'll be able to eat every hit he wants to go for. And especially if it's that just the overheat. And I don't feel like predicting, as if he goes Ho, I can go for my Z move. If he goes Scizor, which is actually a problem, and a Veltal, basically Sunstone Strike wouldn't have been able to knock out Groudon. So this is just my best play overall. Now, I do have a Xerneas as my initial switch in, and he could easily go Scizor, but I mean, HP Fire, at this point, the stage is already set for Groudon, right? So Xerneas is still my play. I can save that to use its Z move if I need to. As he goes for Oblivion Wing. I want a Rock Slide so badly, expecting him to go Ho, and I feel like that's a good prediction, or a worth prediction, because if like two things can happen right there. I either get Ho or he goes Scizor, which gives me Groudon, so that's not a problem, and I get to click Fire Blast. So you get what I mean? Like, and if we want Ho, I get Ho because I clicked Rock Slide. So because I have 100% switch into this Scizor in my offensive Groudon, like, I'm good either way. If he U-turns, then he didn't Roost, so Moonblast is going to 2-hit KO. And if he Roosts, then I click Fire Blast. So if he defogs, that's good too. I just click Fire Blast right here. As everybody and their mom seems to go Ho on Groudons because for some reason, apparently they're not running. I'm about to lose this Ho. Apparently nobody's running Stone Edge. So we'll get in Giratina right now because I can Thunder Wave something. As he goes for Toxic. Ideally he lets him T-Wave this. If it's Scizor, that's fine. Hex is going to do some massive damage anyway. If he wants to go to his Yveltal after, good play. If he gives me Scizor, great. I would go hard Yveltal right here, but I'm not sure of my opponent. I really wish I was on my other account and that I didn't throw away my Kangaskhan by accident. It's alright though. This Hex is it's so strong. It's honestly so strong. Thunder Wave again as he actually gives me Ho, which is great because this will do 50%. This is the same base power and it hits a Veltal if he wants to go out to that, so I'll drop a Draco right now. He can Roost, but he can get full parrot as well. And dropping a Draco means I could potentially hit a Veltal for damage, which I think is worth it. And he goes Scizor, which would have gotten blown away by Hex, so yeah, easily would have been blown away by Hex. But Scizor being gone also means that my Xerneas is a little bit more free. Or freed up, rather. Let's click Fire Blast one more time. Yeah, that hole is going to be an issue. He could go for the... Man, I get an L because I messed up. That's so annoying. Whatever, I'm married now. OSD if possible and try and play off some paras right now. I get 2 turns to do this. 12, 18. Actually, I get 1 turn to do this. Why would you potentially throw away Ho-Oh? I already showed Rock Slide. I can easily Moonblast here. Why would he do that? Because then Groudon smacked him. That play made no sense. I click Rock Slide anyway because the 2-hit KO is literally every mon on his team. Besides the Veltal, obviously. If he says him a Ho, then it's still 299 attack, Rock Slide. That's a good attack. Why does Xerneas has such a great attack? Yeah, like, what is this guy doing? Do you not realize how you lose? You literally lose to me clicking Moonblast if you sack this thing, or to Groudon. So I don't get the thought process there. I really don't. That did some damage. Hold up. I actually have to go for the flinch. No. Do I go for the flinch and then go Groudon and Rock Posh up? Yeah. I get the crit. But he doesn't get it all back either, which is great because the next Rock Slide... first off, Sucker Punch is not going to be able to knock me out because of my ability. And he gives me a Veltal, which is great. That's the only mon faster than my Groudon, most likely. Go Scizor, that gives me Groudon. You think he'll double into Ho for no reason when he can go hard Ho on Groudon? Alright, well, that's Xerneas. I have to double. I don't think he does. Actually, I'll just Fire Blast, whatever. Because he can get full power. That might be my way of winning It's literally him getting parried and sacking him on and then getting parried again and sacking him on. Kangaskhan would have just came in and clicked Seismic Toss. Like I said, this was my way of winning this game. I should press the blade here too because I don't have to waste another Fire Blast, because he should definitely sack Groudon. I mean, he could just throw in general and stay in with Ho-Oh, so why risk his choke? You know what I mean? Hey, using my... Yeah, like what? Like why? You're an overheat Groudon, you're not gonna be faster than me. Yeah, like what? This boy just straight up threw. Obviously he got full parried, but he could still, like, if he switched once, came back in, even if he got parried again, he needs to get parried twice. Whoa, my foot is falling asleep. He needs to get parried twice. He could easily come back in, can sack these two Pokemon and win the game with Ho. I don't get the plays at all, but whatever. Luckily I pull through. Now we're going to swap accounts to my other one because I don't like being on my AIM account. Change name, Rising Uber. My foot is like, I think it has a cramp. It's not even asleep. Get the hell out of here. Alright, so Hyper Clearance team. We have Zero Ear Killer's team now as well. Man, Kangaskhan could have done so much more work in there. But I have Zero Ear Killer's team. And I like it in this game because he has Pokemon like Smeargle and Lunala. And that's like specifically good for Kangaskhan itself. It's going to be sub Diancie, isn't it? My Defogger can defog decently, I guess. I will lead Xerneas, in fact, because I would lead Diancie, and it's usually sub Diancie, and I can just Moonblast spam. That way you can't Endeavor or anything. Though his Moonblast would do a lot too because of Fairy Aura. Fairy Aura is way too strong. Like for both sides. Should I bother predicting that? I have Rock Tomb. Never mind, I have Rock Tomb. I'm good. Because the one Rock is all I need. I didn't realize I was Rock Tomb on Kangaskhan. This one is really cool. So Rock Tomb Kangaskhan is actually going to be really helpful in this. And the fact that I'm Adamant as well, so I do some extra damage. Ooh. Wait, I'm slower than Smeargle. That's bad. That's kind of bad, yeah. That's actually really bad. But this one, I guess, takes advantage of his bulk. This is regular. I was about to say, this is regular Kangaskhan because I have base 100 speed after. No, unfortunately it's not. But yeah, like I said, fake out. I fake out the Diancie, then I go for Rock Tomb. From there, then I can click Crunch as well if he wants to try and give me Lunala. I mean, Fake Out's going to be really nice just for stopping Arceus types and whatnot in general. And the reason I want to get up Kangaskhan is because if he wants to lead off with the Diancie, I want to see if I can get on like T-Spikes for one thing, because T-Spike's going to be really good for wearing down Pokemon like Groudon. What type of Necrozma am I? Ultra Necrozma. One more time. I have Outrage, actually, which is really good in the Veltal matchup. And then I have Stealth Rock, Overheat, Presses Blades, HP, Ice. Beautiful offensive Groudon. Scarf Xerneas with Thunder Wave, okay. Aromatherapy, which is great in this case, too. Since, I mean, if this guy ends up playing me, since he'll obviously be able to Spore / Nuzzle with his Smeargle. Oh, good, my foot feels better. So, the time I'm recording, it's actually Friday, 10:47 p.m. I plan on doing a little short stream as well. My wedding isn't until the afternoon, thankfully, even though I'm going to be there dumb early. My family is over, like my two sisters, my cousin, my aunt, and her daughter are here because they're coming with me. And they're all cleaning my house. I was like, hey, if you're going to stay here, go help me out, man. I have not been home in a couple days. I've just been running around. So, unfortunately, where I thought that was a really good matchup for Kangaskhan, it's not going to happen that way. We might even take a while to get another game as well because I don't know how many points we have. We're number 63. No, that's a good time. But a lot of the Kangaskhan team sets are, there are going to be two things you'll always see on Kangaskhan: Fake Out and Seismic Toss. Fake Out, Seismic Toss, usually Body Slam too. Even because it has a 30% chance to paralyze your opponent, which means that Seismic Toss will smack him anyway. Though I did hear that in Sun and Moon it got nerfed, where the baby, the Mega Kanga itself, so the baby, it isn't able to paralyze you. So basically the second hit doesn't have that chance, so it's not like a 51% chance to paralyze you. This one you actually don't even see it. This is Nice elemental one right here with ground, ice, and whatnot. Where the game's at? I'm a big fan of Kangaskhan and VGC though, like I am. Even if it's falling off a little bit with its lack of power-up punch. Because you can't use it there. You can use it on this. But with its lack of power-up punch in VGC, I'm still a huge fan. Like even when Lander's meta and all these Mons running around. Can I please get a game? Because I'm not able to pause this. I really am not. Let's watch a game. Watch a nice Ubers game. I'm sorry guys, I'm really pressed for time, so I gotta record it as I'm going. But like, if I pause it, I have to render it. And that makes it a little bit harder. That boy said whirlwind. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. That boy has an Alolan Muck. Really cool. Alternate Cosmic goes in. Love Kangaskhan as elite. I'm actually going to fake out in regular form just in case he wants to go out into his Giratina right now. So you could be Eruption or Overheat. Those are two options that I am very scared of. I didn't want to Mega because I keep my Scrappy, so I'm thinking about this play a lot. If I Mega right now, I can Size and Toss you. If you're faster, it's a little bad. Okay, my Groudon will, my Toxapex will live a Precious Blades, and like for sure live a Precious Blades. And I'll go for Tox here. Yep. Like I said, if I get to wear this thing down, it's going to be easier for me. Makes my Giratina have an easier job at teching it too. If he doubles out to Muck, very good play, but I do have Will-O-Wisp, so I'm not as worried about Muck coming in. So, awesome. So now that's confirmed defensive Groudon. I knew it would live it for sure. We can just Hex. I don't have Defog on this thing. Where's my Defog on the team? I guess we don't need it. Goes Muck. Cool. I get a Will-O-Wisp off on this thing. He doesn't seem to have a Cleric on his team either, so... wearing down Muck means I can get up T-Spike, which is good for Arceus. And what I'll do is I'll get up my Groudon right now and get up my Stealth Rock. So I can pressure his hull and pretty much force him to defog. If he goes for Pursuit, no big deal. If he doesn't, I mean, he's in range of 2 Size and Tosses, by the way, because now he's under 400 HP. Nice. Doesn't poison me either, so go ahead and give him my Young Rocks right here. I will just click Overheat now. He's trying to go for poison on me, but now I'll go for max special attack Overheat, and that puts Muck in range of rocks. And he didn't get the poison twice, which is incredible. So I'm able to 2KO Muck. I can get up T-Spike if possible. My Toxapex is really nice, nasty in this too. And Lando comes out. HP Ice. I can't let you get my Giratina upon switching. Yeah, if he Earth Power is no big deal. Whoa, I'm max HP. Just straight up max HP on this Kangaskhan. Holy crap, man. What the hell? This is not the same team as the one I was looking at. It's okay that I sat Groudon and didn't do much in this game. Like, from what I can see. I'm pretty sure Xerneas knocks out Lando, but I think it's smarter to just go out into my Giratina and drop a Draco right now. Especially because it could be Arceus Fairy, but I don't see a Dragon Resist if it's not Arceus Fairy. Extra Sensory. Why would you use that over Psychic? Alright, well, gives me Lando. So 2 Mons that are guaranteed faster than my Kangaskhan. Gone. Yeah, because Muck was faster, by the way. Obviously. That's what I mean by that. I guess it could be Z-Ho. It doesn't have to be a Z-Mon in particular. Ultra Necrozma is really, really, really good. It's Arceus Water. We'll go Toxapex, double back out, go back in Toxapex. Toxapex kind of beats his entire team at this point, just with Toxic. What I'll do right now, though, is recover first, just to be safe. Especially since he should be going Groudon, and this just means when I switch out and come back in, I'll be at 88%. So lovely. Lovely. And then Kangaskhan gets to come out and gets to just click that Seismic Toss. As he goes for Overheat. Very good play. However, now I'm going to Mega Evolve and click Crunch because I think you should go Giratina. I really do. I don't think you should stay in with Groudon. Yup. Adamant Kangaskhan about to do some damage. 383 attack too. Yo, that's a 2-hit KO. That is a 2-hit KO, and you're outsped. So Kangaskhan putting in that work right there. I can't even lose to Arceus once I Toxic it. I also can't lose to Groudon because it guarantee goes down to 2 Seism Tosses. Oh, my friend, no. No, no, no. Does Rock Tomb even go twice? Oh, that was Bandit Ho. Holy crap. That could have been a threat. If it didn't die, I don't even know if Rock Tomb goes twice. That could have been a threat, though. No point in switching. Yeah, he knows he lost. Kangaskhan putting in that work right there. Lovely, lovely, love you. Lovely, 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 lovely. Pika Kip. Let's look at Pika Kip's team real quick. Adamant Kangaskhan too, in particular. Seism Toss, right? Thank you. Have fun. I have a Deoxys normal, by the way, on this team. This team has like 4 Pokemon you don't see. Pika Kip has standard Jolly, which is good. Pursuit Deoxys normal, which is pretty cool, especially because I see my opponent has Mega Gengar. Scarf Genesect, Swords and Normalium Z Arceus, Geomancy Xerneas with HP Fire, and Earth Power Shadow Ball this. Wow, cool team. I absolutely love Xerneas as a lead, especially because the Veltal is so good versus me. No reason to predict. 2 steals, let one of them come out. Nice, now we get to go Kangaskhan and click buttons. Now I get to go Kangaskhan and click buttons. Smart play to go that. Is it worth weakening you? Yeah, I think for SDE Killer, it is. Because SDE Killer can really win with this and Gengar gone. So, I definitely click Seism Toss. I don't mind him Thunder Waving me, especially because the next Seism Toss guarantee knocks him out. I'm going to crunch right here. In fact, just in case he wanted to go out into that particular Mon. Zoin, I choose you. About to go Gengar? About to trap? Who we trapping, boys? Who we trapping? And I have max special attack. Alright, Genesect comes out and gets the U-turn, which is nice. I'm trying to think about how I win this game. And it should be Geomancy Xerneas once I get rid of Gengar. I don't care if he stays in or not. I'll U-turn myself. I get +1, so he should be, more enticed to switch out. I think it's Scarf of Veltal too, which is that much easier for me. And goes to Necrozma, which is so good too. Because I get to weaken that Mon right now. / knock it out with Shadow Ball. Because I'm max special attack Grisius Orb, so I think they'll knock out Spadef Necrozma. Sorry if you guys hear the vacuum over there. I can't do anything about that. Also, because this is Grisius Orb boosted, that'll 2-hit KO Ferrothorn, and I get a Spadef drop, so that guaranteed 2-hit KOs it. I actually drop a Draco just in case he wanted to go a Veltal right there. Not that it was necessarily a threat, but I mean, any damage on a Scarfmon is really cool. Goes Xerneas, which I'm not sure is HP Fire or not, but we'll get in Genesect right now. And just, once again, an easy U-turn. That looks to be defensive, actually. I feel like this Mon just wins. I want to go a Giratina. Yep. Perfect. Because if that should be his only switching, honestly, and everything else I kind of just win. And the fact that he gave me damage on Xerneas is so good as well. Because Geomancy Xerneas is a problem for this team. I can't switch. I have to, though. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, like not being able to switch because his next attack is going to knock me out. But he's actually, that's one thing too. I'm faster than him, which for some reason, so we don't lose to that. And what I was trying to lead up to in this thing was Kangaskhan would have been able to go for Fake out there, get a little bit of chip. But because he's as bulky, I guess it didn't really matter in the end game anyway. I did not want to go Genesect though. He should definitely have been faster than me. Why would you want to be faster than... Well, Genesect is the equivalent of Genesect is the equivalent of Veltal, like a Scarf of Veltal, or even a Scarf Xerneas. So why would you want your +2 Xerneas to be slower than that? But then again, he only took 37, so he was definitely max HP. Because that was max special attack. Like I did almost the same thing to a Spadef Ferrothorn, you know? So damage like that didn't really make too much sense. But let's talk about Kara. I hope you like the nicknames I gave the Kangaskhan's. He's the last one. Just an Adamant. Max attack, max speed, fake out, Seismic Toss, Ice Punch, Earthquake. You guys get the gist of it. Basically, this Mon clicks fake out, it clicks Seismic Toss, 2-hit KOs your team, 2-hit KOs your Mon. Toxic Spikes is a really nice way of supporting it, as well as oh, and I love it in this one because unless that's Arceus Ghost, we're so good. Fire. And my opponent didn't even. Do you have Spiky Shield? Like, what was the plan there? Ice Punch, because I have a freeze chance. Plus he can go as a Veltal. So Kangaskhan, I've made this one Super Kara because it has. Oh, it doesn't have Power Up Punch. Oh, because it has all the elements. So she's like Captain Planet. Does nobody else like that reference? Is it just me? Goes for +2. I have Heat Wave on this, so I'm not as worried. I actually much rather get up a T-Spike because Xerneas is a giant threat. Look how much damage that did. And plus he has to go for like something like ZC. So Xerneas, and basically with T-Spike, Kangaskhan is going to be able to check everything. That's my thought process right there. So let him knock me out. Because I can easily go a Veltal, which lives a hit and knocks him out with +2, Oblivion Wing. -2. I'm not sure what he's going to do here because he doesn't have Flying Resist either. Unless it's like Arceus Steel. Nope, goes Xerneas, which is amazing. I get chip damage on that. I also get up Rocks. He should double, to be honest, but I'm going to get up my Rocks with my Groudon, which will definitely help me, again, pressure everything with Fake Out. Yeah, this gets up Rocks. I don't care if he Geomancies. Let him. I prefer Rocks for helping my Kangaskhan 2-hit KO everything. Plus Kangaskhan gets to come out after and pick up a KO. And Dark Resist. I mean, he still has Dark Resist, but Flying Resist are still non-existent. And the fact that he takes 2 turns of Poisons here. Just press his Blade. Let him knock me out. Fake Out picks up another KO. Honestly, if I go Luke, I'm pretty sure he's going to click Meteor Mash. But I'd rather keep Super Kara as healthy as possible. I'd rather keep it... Super Kara. I'd rather keep it as healthy as possible. Allows me to deal with a Veltal if it becomes a problem. If he goes Groudon, I'm definitely clicking the Silent Toss. I changed the music a little bit so it can be a little bit louder. Goes Luke. Which gives me Young Giratina. Perfect, and that's a Will-O-Wisp for me. Because if he goes a Veltal, I get to burn it. And I think I Geomancy up and win too. I think I'm Scarf actually on this team. No. I am Z Geomancy. And the more Rocks damage I have on Lucario, it's actually pretty important for Oblivion Wing into Fake Out to knock it out. That's really annoying. I don't think you should go Lucario. I don't think Lucario makes much sense right here. Perfect. So I get my boost, and I think I win with this Mon. That's... But... Oh, is he going to do U-turn? Or just Oblivion Wing? Beautiful. Alright, nice. He just forfeited right there. At that point, it was kind of over. Groudon got 2-hit KO'd, especially because it's offensive on this type of build, and I'm +3, plus my attack. If he went Lucario, it could have knocked me out with Bullet Punch. I knocked it out. I guess maybe it wasn't necessarily over. There was some stuff he could have done, in my opinion. That battle was about to get good. Hey, but Kangaskhan dealing with Smeargle. Not sure why he stayed in with it, to be honest, but I guess maybe he didn't want chip damage on Lucario, because like I said, any damage on Luke would have been really crucial for me being able to actually end up knocking him out with my attack. But like I said, guys, I'm kind of pressed for time, and I want to try and stream before I go to bed and whatnot. But that's Kangaskhan for you. Click Fake Out, click Seismic Toss, chip away, pick off weaker opponents, pick off offensive teams, and do 200 HP, 200 health every single time you attack, which is ridiculous. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.